watching Melody Lane. With me you're gonna have a great crafting time. You are watching Melody Lane.
Good morning. Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming. We are live on YouTube and Twitch. And if you have questions, please put them in all caps. We do this every Saturday morning, 11 a.m. This is the fourth Saturday of the month. So we have this one planned for Pinterest-inspired projects. And I also answer questions, but the Pinterest inspired projects. The reason I do this is because I can show you that we get so many people sharing a picture in the Facebook group saying, can somebody make this into an SVG? There's no reason to make that an SVG. Just create it yourself with Design Space. So I have a lot of these videos. I think there's a playlist of these videos on my channel. We do class every Saturday, but there's also a playlist of those and of the Pinterest inspired. So you can learn to create your own stuff, put your own twist to it, make something inspired by somebody else's project or pictures, but make it your own. You guys are so awesome. Thank you all for being here. And I hope you all are staying home. You're all healthy. I have left the house, but I haven't gone anywhere in 2 weeks today. It's been 2 weeks since I've not gone anywhere. We've just gone for drives in the car or the golf cart and came back home. We didn't stop anywhere. We just drove around to get out of the house. And I hope some of you are doing that also for your sanity. Okay, are we ready? So Cricut Design Space has an update. Everybody should have the update now. It is 5.7.2, should be the latest update as of today. Everybody should have gotten it by yesterday. Maybe you don't have it because you haven't turned on your Design Space. So if you don't see that, log out of Design Space, close it out, restart it again, and it should come up for you. And they changed some of the search features. So I'm going to go over that just a little bit right now, and then we're going to get started on the Pinterest projects. And I don't have any plans today. I'm not going anywhere. You guys going anywhere? This can be a longer video if you guys want it to be. Like if we need to answer more questions or do another project or something like that, we can do that. If you're watching the replay, maybe fast forward some of this. You can always do that. You can always watch it in a higher speed, lower speed. You can rewind it if you need more help. And also read the chat if you need help also, because sometimes questions are answered in the chat. Okay, let's get started, Design Space. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Okay, first I was looking at this cartridge. It's like we don't even need Pinterest anymore because the images in Design Space are so amazing. And if you have access, these are all free. Everything with an A is free. And a lot of these, I saw versions of these in Pinterest. Hi, Leslie Z, watching from Twitch. I only hunt pretty eggs. You know, this would be really pretty with infusible ink. I want to do that. The Easter Bunny has arrived. Chicks are nothing but trouble. That'd be cute for a little boy. Chilling with my peeps. I know that my Redeemer lives. Easter's on its way. I like this one. Follow the bunny. He has chocolate. Okay, first we're just going to look at this. A bright, happy Easter. This would be cute for a card, too. If you want to make a card, You could cut this out of vinyl and put it on a card. You could cut it out of paper and put it on a card too, but this happy you'd have to put on each letter or use washi tape or something to put it. But you guys, or iron on. Did you know you can iron on? I can't think. Oh, you can iron on cardstock. I need my clarity oil. I did not have it. Bunny kisses and Easter wishes. All my hope is in Jesus. He is risen, y'all. He has risen indeed. Happy Easter, y'all. Silly rabbit, Easter's for Jesus. Easter blessings. The hunt is on. Jesus loves me. This cartridge is called Shake Your Bunny Tail. So now, when I talk to you guys, I say cartridges, but a lot of times I say image sets because they are sets of images. They are no longer physical cartridges. Yes, Mandy, you can iron on cardstock. I've shown it in some videos. And it's really easy to iron on cardstock, especially with the mini press. And what else? Oh, so this is Shake Your Bunny Tail. So let's go back. I'm going to look, there's a back button, you guys. You guys, that's what we say in the North Midwest, because that's where I'm from, even though I live in Florida. But so in the South, they say y'all. In the North, we say you guys. Okay, so they have a back button. And this is image sets. I searched bunny image sets. We're going to go to the beginning. I'm going to click that. Okay, we're on a new project. And we're going to click image. So this looks different than it did before, right? Wait a minute. We're still in image sets. Okay, new project, clicking image. Why are we still in image sets? Here we go. This is what it looks like when now you click on image. So if you have Cricut Access and you don't want to even see anything that's not in Cricut Access, you don't want to have to look for the A, you can click this and it will only show you images in Cricut Access. There are only 117,876 images. I hope you can find something. We can click on that to go back. We can go to type if we want card, phrases, or 3D projects. I love 3D projects. Yes, some people think it's confusing, but if you just play with it and learn it, it's not confusing. So if I have 3D projects, it's only going to show me projects in Design Space that are 3D. There's 1,905 of them. Now, we could choose art type. Let's say draw. So now it's only going to show us 3D images that also have the drawing feature. Look at that box with the, I've never seen that. It's not in Access though. Miss Flamingo box. So there's those. Image complexity. If we go to simple, we also have draw and 3D. So there is none that are simple. So we're going to take away the 3D option. So here's some simple drawing. These, I want to make these for absolutely no reason. I need to make a banner with this. Let's add cards. So we only want to make cards that have simple, oh, they don't have any simple images. So I'm going to click that and unclick that. I'm reading your chat now. You cannot favorite cartridges that I know of. Yes, all these designs can be changed. Curious why some easy images are not free in access. If they're not in access, then they're designer or licensed. So these are cards that have the draw on them. There's 125. This is not a card, but it's on a cartridge for cards. So these are things that you could put in this inside a card or on the front of a card. So if you want to make a card and you want a sentiment and you don't want to type it yourself, you can do that. You can choose cards and you can choose draw. Now, let's go back to the beginning. Okay, how do I go back to the beginning now? Click that. Okay, I keep thinking that. I keep forgetting to click this part to change this. So if you just want to look at cards, you can, under trending was cards. So it'll just show you some cards that are trending. And these are all the card corners. These are insert cards that you can make on the Cricut Maker and Explore machines. These corners you can use on any of the machines. There are lots of cards already set for cards. There's 912 of them. You can also search ones that have envelopes just by clicking on envelope. So these are cards that also come with envelopes. There's 100 of them. If you like this envelope, you don't have to use that card. You can, once you get it in your canvas, you can delete the card and just use the envelope. I need to know what you guys are confused about on this. Okay, I'm not seeing, because I know a lot of people have said they're confused on this. And I know a lot of people have said they don't know how to find the cartridges. The cartridges are now called image sets, which makes a lot of sense because they are not physical cartridges. New people to Cricut, they don't understand what a cartridge is. Why is it called a cartridge? It's because in the past they were plastic physical cartridges you put into your machine, and they no longer do that. All of the old cartridges are now image sets. They didn't get rid of them. They're just now image sets. How do you get image sets? They're right here under highlighted categories. You have featured, recently added, free this week, and image sets. How do I save both the cloud and my computer? So here's the image sets. Oh, and I usually go over the newest ones. And those are not new. But this is Easter Rabbit, Mythical Creature Silhouettes. There's 42 of them. There's mermaids, I almost said penguins, unicorns, Pegasus, and more. The little half man, half horse. I forgot what he's called. Typewriters. These are really cool. Cute pantry labels. Drawn cut fruits. And drawn cut Eskimos. Aren't they cute? And these are not new. So that's all that's new. There's not a lot this time. Uh, can you load them? All you have to do is click on them. You can resize anything in Design Space that is in the section. Maybe not projects, but you can anything here. Aren't these cute? Centaur, that's what it's called. Where do I find the ones with envelopes? What did I click on? I just clicked on envelopes. So I'm going to click on image sets to go back. And we are just going to click, on cards. And then right here it says related tags. So if I click on envelopes, it'll show the envelopes. You can view more. Look at all these tags. If you want a card that says hello, let's apply an envelope and hello. And it's spinning, looking through 100,000 images. Maybe there aren't any with envelopes. So I just clicked on the envelope to take that off. So it has all the hello words. And you can put these on any cards. Okay, and with the update about using the projects has changed. And I'll get to that. How often does Cricut release new images? Weekly, sometimes daily. There are a lot of new images every week. Okay, so this is just a little touch on this. If we have more questions, we'll go over it. You can click down here and click your uploaded images, your purchased free downloads. You can choose by brand. You can choose by material and by language. There's lots of different images with different languages. Image complexity, if it has layers or not. If it is cut, draw. This is what we've been asking for so long because of the draw. I'm like, I always want to find images that draw, like to put on a card. So there's that. So I'm going to click cards again. And then there's all these categories. All these things that you can look for. So I suggest you go into Design Space and play with that. So they have changed something else. Let's go to Home. I have the Maker here selected. So it's going to give me images and stuff that I can do on the Maker. See the face masks? I can cut those on the Maker. Here's the creative cards. Now, if I change my machine and go to the Joy, my projects change. They no longer give me projects that have a score line because the Joy does not have a score tool. You cannot score with the Joy machine. I'm like, but they don't have, so I don't know about these because these are fabric and I have the Joy selected and they said they wouldn't do that. But these, you can cut all of these on the Joy. You can cut all of these. Creative cards. These are different than what they showed when I had the Maker because these are the Joy insert cards. They don't have any other type of cards for if you have the Joy selected because the Joy cannot do a score line. Now if I switch it back to Maker, creative cards are very different because you can do a score line and you can do different types of cards with the maker. And going to the Joy, I don't even have that line that had the masks on it. These are all iron-on. And then the community ones are not specific, I don't think, to the Joy maker. Okay. Okay. Sayage. I'm not sure if that's how you say your name. I have old cartridges. I have a new maker. I was told if I transfer my purchased cartridges to image sets online that I can no longer use the cartridges in my expression unit. Is that true? No. You link your cartridges to Design Space and you'll find them under image sets. You can still use them on your expression machine. I have like 300 or 400 plastic cartridges. I still have them in a closet. Okay. Okay, let's go to Pinterest. Are we ready for that? So what I did, I searched Easter shirts because I thought that will be fun. I have a lot of videos with Easter cards on my channel for the past 10 years. So I have lots of Easter cards. Doesn't mean I'm not going to do them again. I just thought, hey, let's try some Easter shirts. What do you guys want to make? That's cute. That's so easy. Like, this is so incredibly easy. You just search pocket in Design Space. There are pockets. I know there's at least one pocket. And then you slice off some bunny ears. I thought this was kind of cool too. How the cross is part of the H and the E, and it's the I and the I. Chilling with my peeps. He has risen over here. All you do is slice out part of a cross and put in the words you want. This is cute. Emma. And I know in Design Space there is a unit. This would be easy to make from scratch. You get the ears and then you just add a few flowers. Put the name and then you get bunny feet. There's also in Design Space, there's already one with a unicorn, bunny ears, and flowers, and the other stuff. Yeah, the bunny with the name. That would be pretty easy too. Hanging with my peeps. This would be cute. You just put bunny ears. Bunny ears. A bow, face, there's lots of faces in Design Space, and they have a name. This is cute, chilling with my peeps, and there are peeps like that in Design Space. There's so many. I feel hollow inside. There are chocolate bunnies in Design Space also. Ellen, if your DS still says 5.5.33, you need to, I would delete it and reinstall it. Maybe call support. Because that's a really old version. Yeah, the extra. I'm extra. That would be so easy. You just put the words, has little bunny ears and some eggs. These little What are these things called? Do you guys know? The little things on each side of the egg. I know there's a lot of them in Design Space, and you can create your own. It's pretty easy. I always forget what they're called. These are cute with the bunny and the name and the whiskers. Do you guys like the cross one? This one? Because I think that would kind of be fun to learn how to do. This one would just be a bunny head and make little ovals for that. We could do that one too. I mean, we could do a whiskers accents. Okay. Bunny with glasses. Yeah, there's lots of glasses in Design Space. That wouldn't be hard either. Where did I find these choices? I searched on Pinterest for Easter shirts. I typed Easter shirts. Okay, we'll do the cross one first, and then we'll do some more. The latest version, 5.7.2. Okay, we're going to go to new project. So the one we're going to do is He is Risen. So it's like the cross is in place of some of the letters and part of the H and the E. So we'll do this one first because I've not seen anything like that. And thank you, Gail. We can learn how to do that. Okay, so first we need text. And instead of an H, I'm going to use an I. He, okay, I got to look back, you guys. Okay, it's he, and then, okay, I got it. Just had to look again. I might have to scoot this over so I can see that, and then I'll bring it over. Oh, you guys can see it still too. Okay, so we're doing this one here. There we go. He, and then, wait a minute. Oh, when I click on this, this goes away. He, I need an E. I'm like, what am I missing? I'm going to put a space and then an E. And we're going to do all caps. And then the next line we need an S because we're going to use the I. And then R. Okay. Let me look. Let's find a font. This font would work, but I want to find something that's a little bit better. No. It has to be kind of plain, I think, with the E, because we got to get rid of part of that E. I wonder if that would work. No. Those E's would not work. The other things would. Nope. It's hard to see these when, maybe this one. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, we are going to go to advanced and we're going to ungroup lines. So this is going to ungroup each line. So now we can move the lines together. We could change fonts for each line. Okay, now we need to make the cross. We're just going to make a cross. There are lots of crosses, but this one is just kind of straight lines. Yes, the S will need to be moved over. But now I can move it wherever we want. Whoops. When you guys have something selected and your mouse on it and something else pops in, it grabs them together. Have you guys noticed that? Okay, we're going to unlock this. Gonna make that. We're going to duplicate it. You know what? I'm going to, oh, I can, okay, let me see the measurements of this. The height is 0.264. So I'm going to unlock this and put the width 0.264. It's actually going to make it a square now. And the height, I don't know how tall to make it right now. Let's do 6. Let's do 5. Okay. I'm going to make 2.85. Okay. Now I'm going to select these both. I'm going to align, not center, because that happens. So I'm going, let me move it back up. About right there. Now I'm going to align center horizontally. So it'll stay centered this way. And it moved just a fraction. And I'm going to take this, and I want this to be one image. So I'm going to weld. Catherine says, wouldn't it be easier to type it all out and cut away the iron on vinyl afterwards? I don't think so. Okay. Maybe it's too fat. I think it needs to be thinner. I'm going to undo. Okay. I'm going to make this thinner. Okay, it's 0.195. So I'm going to change this width to 0.195. Change that back to 5. And this width is not right. Oh, what? It's 0.25. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm going to make that shorter. Okay, now we're going to align, center horizontally. And now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to group it. I'm going to hide it. So if I change my mind on this again, I have one that I can redo without redoing it all. And we're going to weld it. I'm going to move this to the back so I can move the letters on top of it. I'm going to see if I can do this just by adding another space here. Okay, we're going to duplicate the cross. I'm going to bring this cross to the front, and I'm going to slice it out of these words right here. So I have selected this word IE with the cross, and we're going to slice. The reason is because we want to get rid of these parts. Hold on, let me send that to the back. I want to grab just these. So now we can get rid of these, and we still have a cross because we duplicated it, and I keep missing that X. Now we need some little sparkles. Could make some. Or with a heart. Do we know what they're called? I always forget what they're called. So I'm just making these little shape-a-majiggers. Little flecks. Flourishes, yeah, they're a type of flourish. But look, if we didn't have access, this would be free. We're going to weld that. Of course, it's too big. It's also too wide. And still too big. Let's look at this. And we're going to make these gold. Duplicate it, flip it horizontally. Got one there. Duplicate. Gonna make it shorter. Duplicate. I can't speak. Duplicate. Whoops. We're going to turn it. What do you think? Do you like it? Point it up. Think it should be pointed up. Now, some of you, I think, are a little behind on the video, maybe because it had an ad or something. If the chat looks like you're behind watching the video, fast forward the video because I forgot to mention we have a giveaway every Saturday. Oh, my, yes, my dog is snoring. I'm just going to turn these around. I'll flip this one vertical. And these I'm just going to attach because if anybody wants to change these or anything, then you can change them instead of welding. Oh, Judy, great idea. She says, I think I would have used a crown. It seems simpler. And this we don't need. Right now, let's save this as he is risen. Yeah, the placement of these are up to each individual, so I attach them. So let's make sure, and actually this whole thing, let's group it together. How big is this? It's only fun. It's really small. You can make it bigger. Now, someone asked earlier about if you can change the size of the images. All you have to do is change the size here or up here. Okay, what were we going to do? Somebody asked about sentiments. How do you find sentiments? Phrases and sentiments is right here. So you would click on that. You'd click images and then click phrases and sentiments. And it also has card phrases, one-word phrases, simply stated. And then you can use all of these things too. You can choose draw, an art type, like if you want just a drawing on the inside of a card. Okay, I don't know that those are draw. It has 273. If you want them for a card, I would click on card phrases. How to use positions. I don't. I don't use the positioning at all. It's only for positioning on here. I just have never had a use for it, a need for it. I might click make it just to make sure. We're going to click on a mat. Oh, and look, do you see how that does it? That's not what we want. Let's change. I'm going to change the color of the words. Just so we can see it. Well, for now, I'm just going to make it purple so we can see it better. And instead of going through and doing each of these purple, let's just do color sync. So I want everything black to be purple. And so let me show you what happens. So it's got the cross, but look at the words. That is not how we want those words. So I'm going to ungroup it first so I can do this. I'm going to select the Risen, hold down the Shift key, and it's selecting this. So we're going to move the cross to the back so we can select the letters. See how I did that? I'm holding down the Shift key. I have all of these selected. I'm going to click Attach. So now when I hit Make It, it puts these where they should go. And then when we place the cross on, we're going to put these down first and put the cross on right through there. Well, on this one, it's a teeny bit wider. If you want to, do we want the cross not as wide? What we can do, instead of redoing the whole thing, let me put this here. Let me make another box. And this box, I'm gonna just do for measuring. So have this box here selected, this rectangle. I'm gonna select the cross and I'm gonna align that box so it's centered horizontally. So I know that's right in the center. And I'm gonna line this box up with the edge. I'm gonna zoom in. Just with the corner there and the corner there. And then I can slice this off. This box is only for measuring to know where the even point is on these. There could be much easier ways to do this. But because I want to slice these on here at the same time, I could just slice one at a time, but I'm going to weld these boxes. Now all I have to do is select those boxes, select the cross. Oh, and it's not letting me do it because the cross is attached. So first we have to select this. We have to detach that. Now I'm gonna select the cross in these boxes and slice. And scoot everything away. Is that better now? Move the cross to the back. Now we have to attach, let's delete those. We have to attach these again so they will cut out correctly. Let's see what happens when we hit make it. Thank you, Diana. So there it is. And hit cancel. Yes, we want to cancel. Cancel. And I need to save. Okay. Let's see. Should we do a bunny one? Some people said the bunny with the name. Okay, so maybe we'll do Emma or Lauren. I'll need names though to use. Do you want to learn how to do either the Emma or the Lauren one? And then you have to say Emma or Lauren in the chat. So this one is Emma, and the split bunny is Lauren. The cross melody it's not really layered. Is two colors, so you'd have to do two colors. Jasmine, you can even do this on the Cricut Joy. If this is difficult, this is designing your own projects. I think I'm seeing more Emmas. But maybe we can do them both. Okay. Now to be in the... Oh, let me go to... I got to go to Nightbot. Or should I ask a question? Okay. We're going to start this one because in order to hold on. In order to be in the giveaway, you have to be in the chat. So make sure you're signed into YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. It's free. Like the video. I appreciate it. And say something in the chat to be entered into the giveaway. Oh, Sue Nelson has a great question. You could cut out the cross and have the letters right with the joy, and that would be put a pretty insert behind it. You're so right. Okay. Thank you, Ronnie. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Okay. We're going to make this into a card. And I will make it into a card for all the cards, but first we're going to start with the joy. What's I doing? Okay. I'm going to make it smaller. 5. Okay, that's good. This S needs to be moved over a bit. Okay, let me go back and attach these. I'll make it bigger for a second while I save. And so I'm going to do what she said. So we're going to find those corners. I'm going to search corners. So to make this an insert card, I have my caps on. Type. card. I never know what corners to do. We'll just do these. Okay, so it all has to be within this. So the letters, I'm going to change from cut to draw. So this, the gold cutout, that will cut out and you'll put an insert there. And then it will draw on there, he is risen. So we need to attach the corners and the cross. So this. So I have my finger on the command, or you could use the shift and select these both and attach those. So let's click make it, and we're going to do on a card mat. And that's not right. Let's go back. I need to attach this too. Let's just attach it all. Okay, now make it on a card mat. Now that will cut out this, and then it's going to draw the letters. That would look really cool, I think. So I'm going to save as, and make it a card. Whoops. A card mat is a special mat for the Joy that will cut out the fronts of cards and insides too. Okay. Later I will add the full card to this. So whenever I make Joy cards for my supporters, I also make the full card for the Maker and Explore, and I'll do that later. All right, let's just make sure we have that saved. Okay, now we're going to go back. Well, let's go ahead and do the giveaway. And then we're going to start Emma and maybe also Lauren. Yes, card mat is for the Joy. Wait a minute. How do you change the font after the font box disappears? We're going to do the giveaway. Keep talking. Because I attach this, I would have to detach this and to get the font back. So here's a font. The font box has disappeared. Just double click it and the font box comes back. So that's that's the answer to that question. Okay. Nightbot, who is our winner to $15 of either Amazon or PayPal money? We got a winner. Okay, are you ready? Barbara Sabo is our winner. Thank you, Barbara. You need to email me at melodylane.com designs@gmail.com. Okay, guys, slow down the chat. Um, the chat's going really fast. I understand. And the winner has been chosen. So, okay, let's get busy. I think there were a few more Emmas. Let's do that. We're going to start a new project. And let me see if I can make it smaller like this. Okay, where'd the Emma go? Oh, there's Emma. And there's Lauren. Okay. I'm going to make this smaller so we can see them much easier here. Okay, we need bunny ears. Whoops, not shapes, images. Let's just search bunny. All right, let's search ears. Let's make it easier for us. Okay. I want to look at the unicorn ones too. I'm laughing at this guy. What is he? He's a head. That's what it says. Those are kind of cute ears. Oh. The ears are there's so many ears. Kind of like these ears. So I'm just going to go ahead and click those. Oh, look. There's a lot less making on that one. Maybe we'll do that one. Look at all these layers. Okay, we're going to get rid of this. I'm going to ungroup this. We don't need these half ears because you don't want to put that many layers. Also, don't need that or that, I don't think. See, this is made for paper. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna slice this off right there. Slice. Send to back. Now where were these? Is this over here? I want to cover up these. I don't know, maybe I will just cut the ears completely off here. There. Send to back. I just right click to do that. Yeah, somebody said just use like those. Could do something like that. And let's group this face together. And we're going to just set him to the side. Okay, now we need bunny feet. Let's get rid of this. So we're going to search feet. Yeah, I know the green was underneath, but it was going to be too many layers or slicing. Okay, these are not, why is this? Do I need paws? I know there's lots of animal feet. This kind of looks like a bunny foot. It's Pluto. Oh, this one, I can't use this one. It's not in Access, but it's Pluto. I think it's Disney that is no longer available. So you would not even be able to use it. I'm going to click Access. So if you didn't already buy the cartridge or image set it was on, you can't do it. I love these. Aren't they cute? What are those on? Oh, it just says view image sets. Usually tells you, it used to. All right. I'm not seeing it. You know what that means? I lived an hour south of Chicago. Try Easter Bunny. You guys think it'll be in there? I'm going to do Easter feet. Look how pretty that is. Yeah, I'm not seeing any feet for Easter. Bunny. Try rabbit. I don't like those feet. It's a bunny mandala. Mandala. Okay. I'm trying everything you guys are saying. We could just do this. Oh, you know what? We can. Because I can stretch it. Because this is a little longer and I think that looks better. So we're going to unlock it. Maybe stretch it. And I like the way it's a full circle there too. And I like the outer edge of it too. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to that one only has 3. I'm going to make these I'm going to make my own. Let's make this that color. And we'll make this. No, this color. Send to back. Okay. Duplicate. Now this foot is a little big right now. It doesn't matter. We can change that. Or we can make this bigger. There. Does that look like a bunny foot? I'm going to group it and duplicate it. They look like such big feet. You would know it's a bunny, right? Actually, we need to make them the same size. So you need to size it first. And then let's make this bigger. Oh, let's flip it. There. Okay, have you guys learned anything yet? Tell me what you've learned new. I also need a name. Whose name do I use? Okay, we're getting lots of Riley because Kathy's typing it a lot. Okay, we're going to go with Riley because she commented it 3 times. I will not edit the image, so you can, you could put this one in the front. So you can change the font, of course. How do you spell that? Reilly. Thank you, Pam. And Reill. Was that EY? I have the worst memory right now. Reilly. Now, there's different ways to spell Riley, and some of you are spelling it different, but this is the way Kathy spelled it, and she tried so hard to get this name. We're going to change the font, though. Oh, and you know what? They did all small letters, which is cute. I don't know. We'll do this one for now. And I want to change the color. Maybe that one. Okay, let's go to Color Sync. Okay, we don't need... First of all, let's group this, and we're going to hide this for now. We don't need this at all. We don't need this. Now let's go back to Color Sync. A lot less colors. Let's grab all these down to here. I kind of like this one, the color that they use, like a teal. And I don't know. You guys can make them any colors you want. Now when we hit make it, what's going to happen? On a mat. Okay. I'm going to put all the light colors attached together. So I'm clicking on this. I'm going to hold down my shift key and click on those and those. But these are all grouped together. So I'm going to ungroup and ungroup this so I can click on these. Okay, and I'm going to attach those first. And then I'm going to attach these. Whoops. Hold on. I didn't attach this ear. Attach. Okay. Let's attach those. I'll click make it. So now it'll do that. Now, if you do not want this big space here, you can detach those. That's why I did these separate. I could do the same thing with the feet and the ears. And you can totally detach them. I gotta find the ears. Here they are. So I'm clicking attach on those. Send those to the back. And it's letting me cut this out on the Joy or the Maker machines. Now, if you ungroup these and move these over, because be honest, I would move this Y over a little closer. I am not, because not everybody is going to use this name. You will need to attach this word together. If you ungroup it or unattach it, you will need to do that. As of right now, you don't need to. Now, when you get this file, you can just click on it and you can change the name. You can change the font also. Yes, the reason I attached them is so when, let's change it to the Maker, just so you can see it on the Maker mat. So if I were cutting this out of iron-on, I wouldn't have to place where the feet are going to be. They're already there for me. I don't have to guess. And then the word will be like that. And then I will know where to put that after I have the flowers and stuff on there. Where's the pink one? There it is. Now, also, if you don't want a lot of layers, you could slice this through. Do you guys want me to slice the pink out of the white? I'm going to share the file in the chat in a few minutes. Yeah, you can do this on any machine that uses Design Space. Should I slice these? Oh, yeah, for infusible ink. Okay, I will. Okay. You know what? We're going to move these over. And you know what I'm also going to do? Let's group it and duplicate it. So what I'm going to do is, if you do not want it sliced out, let's say maybe you're doing it with paper or something and you didn't want it sliced, then it's not sliced. Okay. So you can find it in the layers panel here. We cannot slice like this. So what we have to do is, first we have to ungroup. And all these things that are attached, I'm going to weld. So now they're welded. So now the ears and the feet down here are all one big, are only one layer. Now I'm going to grab these that are attached and I'm going to weld them. So now I'm going to send those to the back. So now I'm just going to grab them and now I can slice because they are welded, because you can only slice 2 layers. And if we look in the layers panel, we have these here. And then we also have these down here. That is only 2 layers over here that are in gray. And that's why we're allowed to slice. If you are wanting to slice and the slice is not lit up, look in the layers panel. You can only have 2. You cannot have 1. You cannot have 3. You can only have 2. So we are going to slice. And get rid of that. I'm just going to hide this one just in case. Oh, wait. No, we need that back. Yeah, see? I don't know why I was thinking that. Oh, wait. That goes there in the back. I'm going to send it to the back. And that goes there. Now, infusible ink, you would need to, okay, I'm moving these so I can grab these. You would probably want to slice these out. But I'm not going to do that because you might want them in other places. You'd have to just weld these flowers together, slice them out, maybe slice them out of this piece also. That's not too hard to do. Okay, let's save. What do we call this? Bunny ears? Name? Okay, Crystal just asked, what do you mean when you say slice? So slice is an option here in Design Space, and slice, I cut out that space there, so that's slicing it. That's what I mean when I say slice. Okay, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something. Like somebody had a question or something. Okay, do we want to do the other question? I mean, not the other question, the other bunny. Oh, I want to share these with you. Let me just save that. This one. Oh, look at that. We need bunny feet for that one too. But we need a whole bunny head. So we're going to go back to images. And we're going to do this one inside this one. And there's no way to snap projects into place on the desktop version. On the iPad, you can. Oh, what we're looking for is a bunny face. Actually, those hands might work, but I don't know. I don't think that's cute enough. You know what? We might just have everything here already. Where's this guy? Group. Okay. We're going to make a bunny ourselves with that. See? I'll move this to the back. I don't know. I could use an egg images. Let's see if we can find it. I just want a different shape head. If you're seeing the old design space, you need to log out and log back in. I don't know. I guess it can be any shape we want. I want this one. We'll see. That's cuter. We need different ears. You know what? What happened? I had it grabbed with that. Okay. Let's see. It looks like an egg now with bunny ears on it. It's kind of cute that way. But and look, the way this is layered like that. We're going to have to weld this piece to this white piece. And I can't because it's grouped. We're going to ungroup this. So we're going to do this pink piece. I'm holding shift and I'm grabbing the head and I'm going to weld those together. There we go. I'm going to move it to the back. Now I'm going to move these bunny ears to the back. There we go. And whoops, I have those grouped together. Ungroup. I just want to move this. And we need little hands. Duplicate. And feet. Okay, we have to use these same feet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate. Oh, we haven't taught contour yet. So let's click contour. Contour will get rid of the ears for us. So on this one, we have to cut out both ears. Okay, it's not selecting that one. All right, over here we'll get them. There we go. Oh, look, I got that. Let's go back. I accidentally clicked on that. Oh, and his little toe there. There. Brought it back. Oh, who here learned contour? If you didn't know how to use contour, watch last week's video. Oh, you guys can't see the bottom of my screen? Yes, you can, can't you? Oh, no, you can't see the... There we go. Thanks, Jamie. Okay, group. Those feet are way too big for this bunny. Okay, we got to make the lines in the center. You know what we're doing for the word? To save time, we're going to use the same one. We need a shape and a square. Click the unlock, drag it up for however wide you would like this. I think that's good. So duplicate. I want these even, so I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to hold down my shift key. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to grab that one, hold down my shift, and then grab this one and align either left or right. It doesn't matter. Let's just attach those. And then we're going to move our feet up, bring the feet into the front. Okay, did I bring the feet into the front? There we go. I think the feet are a little big still. There. Okay, I'm going to move that to the back. Now, you could, if you were going to slice these hands out of here, I'm just going to attach these, and I'm going to duplicate, and I'm going to use different hands to slice through. They're the same size. I'm going to weld them. So I'm going to use these welded hands and slice through this line. First, I'm going to copy the line. So I'm going to select those, select that. Oh, and it's not letting me slice because these are not welded. I didn't want to weld those. But I have, are these welded? No, they're just duplicated. Okay, I'll go ahead and weld these. I'm going to move those to the back. Now I can select the hands, select the lines, and slice. And these, I'm going to duplicate. I'm going to just weld these too. Well now, because I didn't have those even, let's remove all contours. It'll get rid of all the cuts. Whoops. I got rid of a foot. Here, let's bring that back. There we go. And I'm going to place these right on top of those feet. Select the stripes and slice. Okay, so that's what we want to keep. We want to delete these. Okay, so now these hands and these feet are still in order. Now, but when you iron them on, then they will be like this. So you don't have layer on top of layer on top of layer. I'm going to put these in the layers panel. If you don't want them cut out like that, you can do that. Oh, and you can also change these. Color sync. You can make it the same as that. Make this flower that same color too. Oh, and I would also make these feet the same color as the ears. Now, you could do this. You could use these pieces instead of the stripes that are cut out. So I'm going to just hide those. So if you want those, they're in the layers panel. Okay. Okay, guys. Yes, it will be in my Patreon files, probably not till Monday. I'll share this with you now. I have to get these in. You know what? Can I just save these in the same file? I'm going to group these. And group. Those ears are on top of the flowers. Did you notice that? We're going to send it to the back. Oh, that worked. Okay. I'm going to keep them in the same file. Let me group these. And are these grouped? Yeah. So if you want to cut this out, what you do is hide this one. You want to cut this one out, you can hide this one. And you can, I think I would do this name bigger. No, I'm not liking it. Before I give it to the supporters, I usually change it a little. Like tweak it more than what I do on here. Okay. You think the feet should be bigger? You can make the feet bigger. I saved the lines. They are just lines. I actually showed you guys how to do all these. So you could slice the face out too if you wanted. You guys want her nose pink? Color sync. Wasn't even looking at her nose. Save again. I know Glenda's talking to me, but I think I've already showed that in other videos, and it's going on 2 hours for this video. So we'll cover that next time. But I do have lots of videos with cutting through the letters to show how to make them for the joy or for stencils. Oh, I want to give you guys these. So the first one I'm going to give you is the He is Risen. This is going to take a minute to get the files, guys. Hold on. It's going to take a minute. Here. Do you want to sit and watch me? You can't watch me do what I'm doing. You can sit and look at my facial expressions. All right, tell me. This is the He is Risen. Let me know if you can open it. Oh, I need to do it on Twitter too. So I just posted it twice. Mary Ann is asking, why can't I see chat on replay? You can see chat on replay, but you have to wait an hour or two because YouTube processes it, and it takes a while for YouTube to process, especially a video this long. Come back in 3 hours and you'll be able to read the chat. Okay, now this one is just for the joy. Hold on, I'm getting it. It opened, okay. As long as it opened for one person, it should be good. He is Risen Joy card. I really need to take my caps off. Okay, here is the He Is Risen Joy card. You click the links I'm posting. And on YouTube, you're going to see them twice because I forget I need to put them over here. If you click it and save it to your design space, you should see it. Yes, I am live right now. It is Saturday at 12:51 Eastern Time. And then the bunnies are coming. Now, the bunnies you can change around, and remember there's extra pieces in the layers panel, and you can click on the name. You should be able to click on the name to change the name. The He Is Risen gave you the teacher card? Bunny ears. Okay. The joy card is not the cross. It is the heart teacher card. Okay. I will do that one again. Here's the bunny ears. The joy card. Okay, let me. The teacher card was right next to that one. That was weird. Oh, yeah. I don't know why that did that. It did that. It's the wrong name. Or number, I mean. Okay. Okay. He Is Risen joy card coming up. The bunny ears opened as the teacher card? What the heck? Okay. I'm fixing it. Design space wasn't changing for me, and I thought it was. Okay, bunny ears. Here we go again. You guys, I hope you can use the teacher card. Save it and use it. Hi, Nancy. Glad you made it. It's the end. But you can rewatch it. Usually before I share files, I check them to make sure that they're working and they're the correct card. But not because we're... Okay, you got them. How do you save a project to the new design space? Hold on, let me show you. So let me show you this. Oh, you guys can't see. Hold on, design space. So what I just did is I'm making this smaller so it'll fit the screen. Well, now I made it too small. Needs to be shorter. When I click a link, this is what happens. Okay, this pops up for me. What you need to do is click open to open it in the app. If you want to open it in the browser, you still can, but not for long. Right here, you can open that. If you've never used Design Space and you do not have the desktop app, then you click on download. So this is, I think, the He Has Risen file. I just clicked on it. It brought this up in my browser. So we're in my Chrome browser, see? So we're going to click open, and then we get this. This is on a Mac. A Windows may be just a bit different. Oh, and you can't see the top of that. It says open Cricut Design Space. Yes, open Cricut Design Space. Now this is the old one. Now it jumped over here. I have two screens. So now it's bringing this up to open it. So now it opened it up in the browser. It opened up a second browser, or not browser. I'm sorry. It did not open it up in the browser. It opened it up in the desktop app. See, here's the one we had open we were working on, and then this is the one it just opened. Now, if you want to save this, you will have an option to save as. You click on save as, and you can change the name. Some people put my name with it because I'm the one that designed it, and I prefer you to save it as not public. It's okay if you saved it as public, but I ask people not to share my files. I'm going to cancel because I'm not going to save it again. I ask people not to share my files that I create. And for those who support me, you don't have to worry about getting in the chat unless you want it right now. But I will, and that card for the He Has Risen, I'll make that a full card too. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being here for 2 hours. I hope I taught you something. I want you to go, now you all have homework. You didn't know this was coming. You guys need to find a project somewhere. It could be in a magazine or a catalog or something. Thanks, Joyce. Find a project somewhere and try to recreate it in Design Space. You don't actually have to cut it out if you don't want to, but click on Make It and see how it works, because sometimes you'll find you need to make changes before it's actually cut. So what I try to do is teach you that you can use inspiration from other places and you can design it, make it your own. Thank you, Sue. That's so sweet of you. And that you can do it. And especially now when we have a lot of time, I have the same amount of time I always had, but a lot of people have more time now being home. Try to learn it. And the only way to learn is to do it, to practice. If it's not working out for you, watch a video, rewind the video, try it with the video. You pause the video and rewind. And all of that. So just try it. And you can always try to cut it out of paper if you don't want to waste iron on to see how you do it, to see how it works. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gail Miller. Welcome to the channel. All right, guys. I love you, and I will see you. Oh, thank you, Judy. Yes, I'll put the links up again. I'm going to put all the links back up. That was He Is Risen. Here's the Joy card. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Okay. Toodles. Bye, guys. Carol, you might need to call support or clear your cache in Design Space. Oh, prayers to Valerie. She says, prayers, please. Looks like my son is the first case of COVID in the county. Oh, please be safe for you and your family. Oh, sorry about that. Bye, guys.